Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Oh, I forgot to hook up my microphone. Give me a second. Hello, friends. I can't believe that I come on here at 11:30 at night after a very busy night, and there are 40 of you waiting for me. That means a lot. You must be in a really good mood, as I am that the Canucks won, and I will talk about what I was doing all night. Then we can talk about what you're doing all night, and we'll just get going. Welcome, everyone. I am Clay Emo. I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clay Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary live 2 hours after the game ended. I'll get to that in a second. On a night where the Vancouver Canucks defeated the St. Louis Blues 6-2 in round one. We're off to round two to take on the Vegas Golden Knights. We're one of the top 8 teams in the league. Our draft pick continues to drop further in the first round, so too bad for you. Whoever has the draft pick now. It went to Tampa, then to New Jersey. So too bad for you, New Jersey. And we are Canada's last team standing. Now, right away, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel, I mean. If you haven't liked this video, like it. There's 19 of you that liked it already, but there's 40 of you on here. So let's get it up to like maybe 30 or so. Not sure how there's one dislike already. Must be a St. Louis Blues fan or a Vegas Golden Knights fan, but that's okay. And whether you're in Richmond or in Steveston in my area, whether you're in the city, the Lower Mainland, the province, the country, the continent, or around the world. We've had Estonia, we've had Sweden, we've had Hong Kong, and other places in between. I appreciate you being here. You know I don't take you for granted, and especially tonight, on a night where you waited until 11:30 for me. I'm sure you're not waiting for me. I'm sure you were doing other things. But as many of you saw on my Twitter account, or as I talked about earlier, I was emceeing an event tonight. It was a small 50-person or less gathering of my daughter's grade 7 class. It was like kind of like their graduation dinner, and they asked me to MC it, so I had a lot of fun doing that. But I knew that it was going to be, I've known about this date for a couple months now, and I also, since last week, knew that it was going to be Game 6 of the Canucks. So of course, I wanted to watch the game, but more importantly, I wanted to be with Kayla and celebrate with her. So I haven't watched any of the game. I've seen like 3 highlights, the highlights of 3 goals. I've seen Beagle's goal, I've seen Stetcher's beautiful goal, and I've seen Besser's goal. So I haven't seen the 2 Mott goals, and I think Pettersson had the other one, I think. Actually, I don't even know. See, so I just walked in the door 5 minutes ago, took off my shirt and tie, put on my t-shirt, and now I'm here for you and with you. So thank you for being here. I can't talk about the game because I didn't watch it. As soon as we're done this, I guess we're gonna go for about 30 or 45 minutes tonight. We'll at least get to Saturday, and then I will watch the game. I probably won't watch it upstairs in the bedroom. My wife Gail might get mad. I think she's trying to get her beauty sleep. So I'll probably watch it right here as soon as we are done. Maybe I should just watch it with you. Maybe I should just put it on my PVR now and react for the next 2.5 hours to it live. No, you guys wouldn't want that. You guys wouldn't want to rewatch that game, even though it's a great Canucks win. I'm sure you have better things to do than to watch my reaction. So I will, one thing, some of you guys are saying watch it live right now. So this is a weird night to start this, but I recognize that in my streams, they've been going well, but I was answering every single comment, no matter how good, how mundane, how trivial, how repetitive, how unique, how original, whatever it is. I wanted to answer every comment because I wanted to thank you for actually taking the time to leave a comment and affirm you for leaving a comment. But I recognize that hardly any live streamers do that. And my live stream following is pretty good. It's not massive, but I'm just looking at all my pills here. But it's pretty good. It's not, it's not amazing, but the following has been good, especially on Wednesday night when we won in Game 5. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm not just gonna say I'm only gonna answer questions because some of you actually leave thoughtful comments. So I'll just say this, don't get offended if I don't read your comment today because there's a lot of them already, but we'll see. You know, I'm also in a good mood, and it's not like you guys have been waiting on here for 2 hours since the game ended. That's usually where a lot of the comments come, is when you're waiting for me to get on the stream. But I'm here, it's 11:30, I'm in a good mood, so let's see what we can do. And like I said, don't get offended if I don't read your comment, but I'm gonna do my best to get to all of them, especially the ones that make a lot of sense either. And I see that John and Hot Take Hockey are in here. John, What are you doing, man? It's like 2:30 in the morning your time. But you know, I love you, brother. I appreciate you being here. And if you brought some people over, even at this ungodly hour for you, then you are the real MVP. So thanks again, everyone. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this video if you haven't already. And John, the fact that you're waiting, oh my gosh, John is here, Kim's here. Kim, just so you know, the Islanders and the Canucks, the only two, quote, underdog, lower seeded teams to make it, right? Vegas, Colorado, and Dallas, three of the four qualifying round, the round robin bye teams made it in the West. And then of course, Tampa, Boston, and Philly all made it in the East. So that means the Islanders and the Canucks, the two underdog teams, the only ones left standing. Two of the top 8 teams in the league. And I don't care. There's not going to be an asterisk beside whoever wins the Stanley Cup, even if it's Vancouver or the Islanders, because I would argue this has even been a harder Stanley Cup to win because everyone was healthy. It's the bubble. It's a weird situation. Sure, there's no travel, but there's more games in a shorter period of time than in a usual playoff series. So don't come to me with that asterisk talk. Lastly, I said this and I meant it. I said on Twitter, I don't care if you've been a team. No, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me if you've been a fan for the Canucks for 5 decades, for 5 years, for 5 weeks, or for 5 minutes. You're all important. I call it the fan wagon and the bandwagon. And there's room on both. I'm a member of the fan wagon all 46 years of my good-looking life, but I recognize that there are a lot of bandwagon jumpers. And I don't believe in this, oh, I'm a better fan than you because I've been a fan for much longer, or I spend more money. No, I'm not here to judge anyone's fandom. There's room on the bandwagon. There's room on the fan wagon. There's room in the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. And I can't believe that. Might we get to 100 people at 11:40 at night? We're at 85 or so. I think I shoot up to the high 80s, but whatever. Okay, let's get to your comments, and I'll try and catch up. I'm already a couple hours behind, but we'll see. I appreciate that you guys are all being here and that you're all positive and that you are here with me tonight. Let's go. Jason, woo, let's go. Freshly Squeezed Lemonade, Mott wants top 6 minutes. Yeah, 4 goals in the last 2 games. Amazing. Alfred, what will we expect from the Canucks if we were to win against these strong Vegas Golden Knights? What will we expect? If we beat Vegas, we can beat anyone. And I said at the start that the Canucks would win 2 rounds, the qualifying round and the first round. So far, they've done what I've said. Vegas is going to be a mean piece of business. St. Louis was a better Minnesota team. I'd say Vegas is a better St. Louis team. So we will see. Wigiwa, did we just defeat the defending Stanley Cup champions? Thanks for posing it as a question. Yes, we did indeed. Edmund, so who in Vegas is a big pest? Ryan Reeves? Yeah, Ryan Reeves, Carriers, tough. They got a big, strong team. But I would say that Ryan Reeves is the biggest pest, and he does scare me, quite frankly. Kevin, anyone remember the first preseason game? Canucks were the first team to ever play Vegas. Yeah, we lost to them, didn't we? Justin, going to sleep when Bester slapped that one-timer goal and the Canucks went up 4-0. That's awesome. Justin, I asked myself, who is this team? Very good. Thanks for asking a question. Oh, we're at 95 people. Exciting. Pekka, unbelievable Canucks. Is this really the Canucks? We did it. We deserve it. Yeah, we got to believe in this team, you guys. We got to believe in this team right now. Reals, let's go, boys. Scott Rowe is absolutely lit. Okay, I hope you're safe. You know, today I think I'm going to read all the comments, and then we'll get to the questions only next time because I'm too excited. Multi-Sun, what a team effort. Pedersen blocking shots. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Remember, it's kind of bad. I haven't watched the game yet, but that's what I'm going to do for 2.5 hours after we finish this stream. Alfred, when was the last time we defeated the defending Stanley Cup champions aside from Chicago 2011? I don't know if there's been another time where we beat the defending Stanley Cup champion. It's very rare, right, that you match up with the Stanley Cup champions in the first round. So it's a fluke for that to happen anyways. And for us to do it, maybe it was only Chicago in 2011. Reaction, great team effort by the boys tonight. I did not expect that our first playoff series win in 9 years would be knocking out a Stanley Cup defending team. It was awesome. It was awesome reaction. Luis, Marky had an incredible series. Hopefully we sign him to a friendly contract. I don't know how friendly he's going to be. He wants to be here. We want him here. The cap is flat. It's COVID time. Who knows? Let's see if he's as loyal as he says he's going to be, and let's see what the Canucks have in terms of money. Nuts and bolts. Thunder is number 9 in the album Evolved by Imagine Dragons. JT Miller's number 9. Thank you. Only you would come up with that, nuts and bolts. Nahal, hi Clay, what a win. I'm feeling pretty good about going to the second round, but I'm a little nervous about playing Vegas. Some of us were nervous about playing St. Louis. This Canucks team, when their bottom 6 producers like they did tonight, Sutter with 3 points, Mott with 2 points, Beagle with 2 points, we are a very tough team to beat. Our top 6, our bottom 6, our D with Quinn Hughes and a solid goaltending, we are a good team. HSM Fangirl. Hi, Clay. Now that we're in the second round against Vegas, are you excited? I am. I was more scared maybe 2 weeks ago when I thought about not looking past the Blues, but I did predict this, by the way. I did say Canucks in 7, though. But I'm not going to worry about one game. I was worried about Vegas or Colorado, but now I'm not worried. I'm excited. The Canucks are playing as well as any other team that's still in the playoffs. Nahal, what are your predictions for the Canucks versus Knights? Man, I'm saying Canucks in 7. I'm saying Canucks in 7. I really am. Nahal says, I was so happy Brock get one. Yeah, and I've talked in my vlog how I wanted Brock and JT Miller to switch places on the power play. I wanted JT Miller down low because he's an excellent passer. I wanted Brock on that left side. And it's not like the coaches were listening to me, but look, they did change it, and then they scored, which is pretty awesome. Rome says Vegas in 7. Nucks and Bolts says Imagine Dragons versus Knights. Reaction. When the Canucks went to the finals in 2011, a Punjabi song came out, which talked about the Canucks team and about how good they were. After tonight's win, I danced and sang along to that song. Reaction Club, tell me the name of the song because I want to dance to that song too. 21 Airball, hello Martin. 11:30, dang, kind of late. Yeah, it is, I know. But I just got home 10 minutes ago. Rome, there's a Punjabi song about the Canucks. How randomly odd. I think that's really cool. By the way, speaking of songs, Marie and I are get together on Sunday morning to record something. Look forward to it. It's going to be good. I hope it works out. Okay. Daniel, Vegas is a deadly team. No matter what happens, I am so proud of this team and how far they have come. Vegas is deadly, but we are deadly right now. I don't think anyone should be looking past the Canucks. Future president, Gloria girl, cry in the night if it helps. The cup's not forever. Don't love you. It's time for someone else. I think I messed it up. Those were lyrics, right? All we do is win, win, win. Nucks and bolts. I'll stick with the Roaring Thunder mashup. We knew you would. 21, yo, it's going to be a win-win. Hopefully, Raptors and the Canucks might go to the final. That'd be cool if the Raptors win the final and the Canucks win the final. And Airball says sweep. I'm not sure if you're not the Canucks or the Raptors. All right, I'm almost caught up. 11:30, so I'm only 15 minutes behind. Scott, who does the quick turnaround benefit? Canucks or Vegas? Vegas has been resting for a couple of days, right? They have. They eliminated Chicago a few days ago, and yeah, I think rest is always good. So if I had to pick a team, you gotta give the edge to Vegas from a rest standpoint. Canucks, though, I'm sure they have momentum, but it's a brand new series. Nucks and Boat says Son of Toothless versus Knights. Not sure what that means. Luis says our bottom 6 is truly undervalued. Yeah, some would say that we still pay too much for them. So it's nice to see them really performing. Scott, hopefully get to fully back Myers. Yeah, what happened? Myers obviously comes in for Ben or Fantenberg. One of them can play the left side. And then, yeah, Toffoli, when he comes in, that'll be interesting to see who he comes in for. Dexter, Nucks and Bolts is fired up. He is indeed. Hey, Clay, I've seen that BBC video of how they cook rice. So out of curiosity, how often do you wash the rice? Martin, when I wash rice, I probably wash it way too much. I'm probably washing all the nutrients out of it. But I swirl it around and do the water maybe 3 or 4 times. So that's probably too much. Owen, very happy with that game. Only caught the first, but I saw highlights and the bottom 6 can be beastly. They can, and I can't wait to watch the game afterwards. Future president, the Canucks they just beat the Blues, said it can't be done until 2022, scoring in bunches, tipping the puck in, rolling Canuck Thunder, kicking their teeth in. The Canucks, they just beat the... Oh, I see, that's a song. Is that... I guess that's why they call it the Blues. The Canucks, they just beat the Blues, said it can't be done. Yeah, okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Nucks, let's go Vancouver. Alex, Clay, would you rather see a net Fleury or Leonard? Both goalies are good. Both goalies can get hot. I have a feeling that Fleury would kind of stand on his head more than Leonard, so I'd rather see Leonard, which likely means we see Fleury. I don't know. We'll see. But they're both good goalies. Nux, yeah, baby, I'm so happy. Right now, Clay, I love you. Thanks, Nux. I love you too. Oh, we're at 99 people. We're at 99 people. Interesting. Someone tells one of their friends to come on so we get to 100. And then I can't watch it the whole time, so someone tell me when we get to 100. I just think 100 close to midnight is pretty cool. No one leave until we get to 100. Okay. 21 airball. So are the streams starting Filipino time? Hey, I was here. Scott Simpson, what's your prediction on Dallas, Colorado? Colorado in 6. I think they got too much. Oh, we're at 100. Awesome. I think Colorado's got too much firepower. So I say Colorado in 6. Next. Well, now we got to deal with Ryan Reeves. We do indeed. But they got to deal with Pedersen and Hughes in a different way. Future president, so positive. Nux, will Toffoli be ready for game 1, Clay? I don't know. The fact that game 1's already on Sunday night, we'll see. Maybe not game 1, maybe middle of the series, but I actually don't know what his injury is. There's rumors that it's an ankle. Dexter, knowing how Pedersen struggled against Ryan O'Reilly in his line at 5-5, do you think Vegas will match Mark Stone in his line against Petey If so, how do you think PD will fare? I think Pettersson's getting more confident as the playoffs roll on, so I think he would welcome that matchup. I don't know the Vegas lines that well. I have to look it up before I do my vlog tomorrow, but I think PD will be fine. I really do. Young legs, I think he's just getting going. Plasma, hi. Rios, we believe, indeed. Squeeze Lemonade. With the way Markstrom's playing, do they protect both him and Demko during expansion? No, they can only protect one goalie, so they're going to protect Markstrom. I think they're going to try and trade Demko for something before they lose him for nothing. Luis, Canada's team, baby. Yay. Nuts and bolts, the Vancouver Canucks opening video 2014. Predicted this. I'll have to watch that again. Future President Clay, I nominated you for the Air Canada Canucks fan contest. Oh, that's very nice of you, Future President. I didn't get an email. Maybe I wasn't supposed to, but that's very nice that you nominated me, and I appreciate that. But thank you. That's very kind of you, Future President. Truds, 1/3 of the way to Vancouver 2020 riots. Hey, that's not nice. Last Canadian team, says Zed. Indeed, Andrew, good evening from Christchurch, New Zealand. Well, welcome, Andrew, from New Zealand. So glad you are here. Thanks for being here. Tayeb, are we the best Canadian team? Well, we're the longest lasting, although I think Winnipeg is a really, really good team. Dexter, are you only answering questions tonight? No, I'm going to start that next stream. I'm too much in a good mood, and I feel like I should reward you for being on here at 11:30 at night. Michael, let's go round two. Go by Blues. Oh, let's go round two. Go by Blues. Goodbye Blues. Plasma, do you think the Canucks will have a decent chance of beating the Golden Knights? I do now, given the way they're playing. Canucks in 7. Reaction, well, I was watching the game all night and then celebrating. Good. Future President, you should all nominate him to get a free trip on the Canucks Air Canada plane. Thank you, Future President. Yeah, or you can nominate yourself or someone else. It's fine. I've been very blessed with my experiences with the Canucks so far, but that's very kind of you, Future President. Alex, LeBrun says he sees a little 2009 young Blackhawks in this Canucks squad. Do you agree? I saw that comparison. Pettersson is Kane, Horvat is Taves, Hughes is Keith. Then maybe you have to stretch to find a few more. But yeah, I definitely see a nice convergence of young guys and older players. Justin, we're still standing. Elton John victory song, Turn It Up. Yeah, it's okay. Not my favorite song, but I like it that it's for the Canucks. Ugo Boy, first series win since 2011, feels good. Hope we make a deep run. Yeah. Doesn't it feel like, though, we're way deeper in the playoffs than we actually are? We're actually only in the second round of playoffs, but because of COVID bubble and the qualifying round, it feels like we're way deeper right now. Rios, I love this team so much. They exceeded expectations, don't you think? I do. Their expectations was to play meaningful games in March, i.e. the end of the season, and now we're in the final 8, the elite 8 of the NHL. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Future, all we do is win, win, win. Yes, Dexter, the dislike was from darkness. Perhaps, it's still there. Michael, Canada last team standing, that feels good. Yes, it does. Andrew, not that I'm a coach, but I wonder why they chose Binnington to start over Allen. You know, it's funny. At the end of Wednesday's live stream, I said they should start Allen because Allen is the guy who's actually beat the Canucks twice, and they seem to have the Binnington's number. But then I thought Binnington is their number one. He helped win them the Stanley Cup last year, and maybe he had a week of work under his goaltending coach. But no, he was bad tonight for sure. Reaction. As a Nucks fan, the handshake after this game felt so good. As for the first time in 9 years, we're not the ones on the losing end of a playoff series. Go Nucks. So yeah, I love actually watching the handshake. I think it's a great tradition. I love it when we're the ones winning, shaking hands. Darren, holy, that was a great series. Bring on Vegas. I agree, Darren. Aiden, wide awake in Newfoundland, celebrating this victory. So you are 4 hours ahead, right? 4 o'clock in the morning, almost. Thanks for being here, Aiden. Okay, hey Clay, absolutely stoked that we won the series tonight. Vegas is probably the hardest challenge the Canucks will face out of all the teams remaining, right? Yeah, actually, I think all the teams now are good. If you told me the Canucks are going to have to play against Vegas, tough challenge. Colorado, tough challenge. Dallas, maybe not so much. Tampa Bay, tough challenge. Boston, as much as I hate to say it, tough challenge. Philly, tough challenge. Islanders, is Kim still on here? Okay, I'll say a tough challenge. I think almost all the teams left are still a tough challenge. Justin, what a win. Bottom 6 depth. Vegas underestimate us. We dare you. Go, Canucks, go. Indeed. Michael, hi Clay, we killed the champs. Yeah, we did. Future President, it's okay. You, MCD, we won. What is MCD? Remember, I don't know. Darren says Canucks in 6. Dexter says Roussel, not Pettersson. Yes, I know. We have Roussel. Fillmore, interesting that Mott wasn't in the main lineup during the start of the whole season. Yeah, you know, we had a lot of forwards though. Jamie, we did it. Future President, I put on my Pettersson jersey. Nice. Westenu, how do you see the Canucks winning against Vegas? What do we need to do? We need to get production from the bottom 6 like we did today. We need strong goaltending, and we need to match Vegas' speed. Vegas is a faster team than St. Louis and just as big. So that's going to be quite the challenge for sure. Rob says, watch the game now. No, I'll wait till I'm done. How you doing? Bennington got too cocky to begin with. That's karma for him, and Pettersson showed him why he was a Calder winner, not him. Yeah, Pettersson has a Calder, but Bennington has a Stanley Cup. Honestly, which one would you rather have, very truly? Duncan says, that second round is going to be fantastic. It will be. How you doing? Meant to spell begin, no problem. Trust. Still not happy that Green isn't putting Jake on the first line full-time with PD and JT. Yeah, but now he knows that he can go there if he needs to. I'm fine with it right now. Dexter, that's why we like you. You're unique and acknowledge everyone. Thank you, Dexter. But then my voice is shot the next day. Whoa, we're at 105 people now. That's amazing. Thank you. It would be amazing if when it turns midnight in 8 minutes that we're still over 100 people. Hot take, Clay hype. Thank you, John. Dexter crying. Not sure why. Luis says Louis for Conn Smythe. Maybe that's because why his name is similar. Hot take, Tyler Mott for Conn Smythe. We will see if he can keep it up. Wes knew I wanted Louis to score the empty net, man. Ha ha ha. Hot take. I was waiting for your stream. Very kind of you. Very kind of all of you. I always go, hey Kim, hello, hey Clay. No, you said hey Clay. I say hey Kim. Love your stream yesterday. That was awesome. Nuts and bolts. Embrace, evolve, excel. The heart of a Canuck. That's good. That's a good slogan. Future president. Let's make sure we all nominate Clay for that fan contest. You don't have to do that, but thanks for the kind thought. LL Hisgen. Great game. Go Canucks go. Yes, Rome. West New, whenever there's an empty net, you can see Ericsson's like a shark that smells blood. Maybe he should just picture that there's no goalie all the time. Let's go underdogs. I know what you meant, underdogs. Amen. Future president, he works hard, he does. I'm not sure who we're talking about anymore, Mott or Eriksson. Future president, it's the least we can do. Oh, you're talking about me. Thank you. Rios, Nuggets versus Islanders, Stanley Cup Finals, NOP cap. I don't know what NOP cap means. Half the times, you guys, I don't know if you're doing a typo or if it's some cool slang abbreviation that all cool people know, and therefore I don't. Rios, oh no, I just said that. Jamie, awesome game by the bottom six. Indeed, hot take says Canucks versus Canucks greater than the Islanders. John, you're a smart guy. Isles girl, my spelling is an underdog. That's one way of putting it. Rios, whoa, John. Isles girl, hot take hockey. Where's the Leafs? Jamie, repeat PF 2011 with a different outcome. Yes, I hope so. Even though I don't know what PF means. Rios Dread, oh, West New. It's like he's another player when there's an empty net. He morphs, he changes. LMAO, I don't know what is different around them. Duncan says Islanders versus Canucks in the finale. That would be amazing. Two of the qualifying teams. Brandon, who do you think will score the first goals for both Vancouver and Vegas? I'll go with Miller for the Canucks and Smith for the Knights. I think Smith is a great pick. I will say it's gonna be Pettersson for the Canucks, but Miller's a good guess as well. Scott, which Vegas player do you think the Canucks need to key on in the series if they want to advance? Well, Riley Smith, obviously very good. Marchessault's good. Mark Stone is very good. I would say Mark Stone, actually, out of everyone. Future president, nominate Clay here. Oh, you're too kind. Michael, New York Islanders versus Vancouver, repeat 1982 Stanley Cup. Yeah, we're going back in the day, but that's true. I think they swept us back then. Dexter, Eriksson missed a wide open empty net. Yeah, I've been hearing about this. I have to watch it later. Rios, we're probably going to lose again. Rios, what's wrong with you, man? West New, I'd like to submit my application to the GLCPC, please. West New, you are in. You just got to be positive, which I know you are, and you got to be good looking in your own eyes, which I'm sure you are. So you're in. You're in for life. Angus, who's coming out of Myers' back? I think that's either Ben or Fantenberg, because whoever you pull out, that other guy can play on the left side, whether it's Fantenberg or Ben. Right? Because then it would be Myers, Stetcher, and Tanev on the right, Hughes, Edler, and then one of Fantenberg or Ben on the left. Air Canada flight, Clay Emo, thank you, future president. Louis says we should trade Louis for Sagan. I'm not sure if that's going to go. Will G, booyah. I haven't said that in a few days. Scott, who do you think will be Canucks breakout player in round two? Breakout player suggests that they haven't broken out already. You could say that Tyler Mott's broken out. Brandon Sutter certainly broke out tonight. He also had a great series against Minnesota. Let's go with Brock Besser, because we could argue that Brock Besser still hasn't broken out. Michael, I've been a Canucks fan since the 2010-2011 season. That's a good season to start. We're 109 people with 3 minutes to go. This is pretty exciting. We should have like a dance party when it becomes midnight, but I won't dance. You guys will have to do the dancing. Future president, I saw the Vegas first preseason game. Dexter, I wouldn't call Reeves a pest, just a hardworking player who lays the body and does his job. I could be wrong. Roussel's a pest. Yeah, but Ryan Reeves scares me. Kevin, is Toffoli ready to come back? We definitely need him versus Vegas. Yeah, we don't know yet. Maybe we'll hear more soon. Future president, preseason game, yes. Philip, nah, hey, goodbye. I like that. Nahal, I hope Eriksson gets a goal soon. He was close. Yeah, I hope he does. Yeah, it'd be nice for it if he was rewarded, for sure. Future says, we are the champions. Maybe a new parody. No, I'm not going to do that song until we actually are the champions, but we are going to do a new parody song on Sunday. Nahal, our bottom six have really stepped up during the last 2 games. I agree. A major reason why we're winning. Owen, who is the Canucks Reeves? Is it Roussel? Yeah, I think he's the closest thing right now. Justin, even when the Canucks had a big lead, they were committing to defense and blocking shots. Best complete team game this year, I'd say. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. Future president says 11:41. I think, is he time stamping for me? But I can see the timestamps now, future president. I turned them on, but thank you. Whoa, we're 113 people and we're 2 minutes away from midnight. Very cool. Reels, you think they're going to make something in Richmond like Scott Road because there's a lot of Canucks fans in Richmond? Yeah, I nominate Houston Highway #1 road. Future president, PM. Yeah, 11 p.m., 40 p.m. Aiden, hey Clay, what's happening to Foley, Myers, and Ferlin? Also, how about Levo? Is gone for sure. Yes, Levo will not play. Ferlin's left the bubble. We hopefully get Foley, Myers back soon. Duncan, Vegas, amazing team, but if Vancouver plays that they did against St. Louis, they can win. Yeah, I'm not saying they will win, but they definitely can win. Luis, thankfully Edler seemed fine today. Good. That's good to hear. Farwin, Viva Las Vegas. I'm not sure if you're cheering for them or you're saying that's the parody song I should do. Reaction Club, the Punjabi song about the Canucks is called Canucks Whale Yan Ne. I probably just butchered it. Edmund, woo, HSF fan girl, what do the Canucks have to do to win the cup? Bottom 6, top, good D, goaltending. Bottom 6, top 6. So basically everyone's got to play well. That's what the Canucks need to do. Hi, T. Who is a better fan? I know a lifetime Canucks fan that never appreciated the Twins and were happy when they retired. I don't get it. Said they were not tough. Hello, how many NHL games they play? Yeah, I can't judge other fans, but that doesn't seem to be an educated take. Nuts and bolts. Hey, Dexter, I did say Canucks in 6 and what else? Very good. Ty goalie, when is Ferlin coming back? He's not. He's left the bubble. Tyrone, Team Edler. Yes, Rios, we're going to be more deadly when Toffoli Myers come back. Yeah, we're going to be a stronger team, believe it or not. Aiden, how does this whole lineup look for the Canucks? And will Mott go up to like the first line? No, Mott will never be a first liner. I just saw someone donated $1, so thank you. I'll get to that in a second. It's just about midnight. We're over 100 people. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you haven't liked this video already, like the video. And thank you for being here. It's midnight now, and it'll be midnight in like a couple seconds. And we're at over 100 people. That's pretty cool. So for tonight, I am reading every single comment, and then I will go to questions only starting next stream, just to keep it more efficient. Rob, I think this team is better than the 2011 team. What do you think, Clay? Well, we play a more dynamic game for sure, but that 2011 team, they steamrolled everyone. Remember, you had Kessler on your second line, and then the Sedins and Burrows, and our D was better on that team when you had Hamhuis and Bieksa and Ehrhoff and Edler and Salo. That was a really, really good D. And then you had Luongo and Net. So I still think the 2011 team was better, but I think this team is right up there for sure. Future President, you got it, bro, sir. Thank you. Jamie, trade for Miller keeps getting better. Yep, that draft pick keeps dropping. Steve, think we have benefit from playing again 2 days later on the pass schedule. Happy we are still rolling. You can keep up the dynamite content, bro. Well, thank you, Steve, for the kind words. I like to think that I'm bringing the dynamite, but I think the rest actually helps Vegas because any type of rest is good. 11:46, thank you, Future President. So that means I'm only 14 minutes behind now. Will G, it sucks that Louis Eriksson doesn't produce in Vancouver when he's a 20-goal scorer in Dallas and Boston. Yeah, big disappointment for sure. Dexter, I told Brady to get in here earlier. Thank you for inviting someone. Anula, I'm so happy. Yeah, go Canucks go. Anula, you've been here since the start. When I used to do my live streams throughout the season, it must be awesome to watch them play. Alfred, St. Louis better be enjoying the blues the Canucks have given them. Nicely done. Super on one. This game got me feeling some kind of way. Nice. Rome, Eriksson doesn't get nearly the ice time he did when he was in Dallas, plus he's lost a step or two since. Thank you, Owen TV, for the $2.79 donation. I didn't see who did the 99-cent one. I'll make sure that I mention it. Whoa. Future President Rob comes through with the $100 donation. Future President, that's very, very kind of you, and completely unnecessary. Thank you for that very kind donation. There's my son Jacob. He just came in. Don't worry, I'm not going to bring you on the stream. Jake, just say hi from there. Hello. Why are you shaking your head? We didn't do anything wrong. I didn't make you do anything. Did you watch the game tonight?
I did.
And your impressions?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, in a good way though, right?
Yeah, a good way.
Thanks for the chat. So thank you for the $100 donation, future president. They're very kind. So even if I don't get that Air Canada contest, I appreciate your thoughtfulness. And I'll make sure I acknowledge the other 2 donations later as well. Anula, do you think Demko will get time in the net next series? I'd rather see Markey, but wonder if he can play all those games. I don't think we see Demko until Markstrom really falters. Or if we're way up in a game, which I doubt, or if we're way behind in a game, that's when you might see Demko. Almost every other team has used both their goalies so far, but we'll see. But I wouldn't put him in just for the sake of putting him in. Dexter, they said Toffoli could have been back for potential Game 7, which would have been the same day as Game 1, so he could be back. We will see. Riley, I bet they offer Seattle someone like DiPietro in exchange for picking Louis Eriksson. Yeah, you'd have to add a few sweeteners in there, maybe more than DiPietro, admittedly. Alfred, Nucks and 7 over the Vegas Silver Nuts. I always say Nucks and 7 as well. I like that. Scott, looking forward to Sunday blog. Thank you, Scott. Got to get through Saturday first. Rome, Anula, no way Demko gets any games unless Markstrom is hurt or pulled. I agree with you, Rome. Roblox, Clay, we are in round 2. Canucks are playing hard. Yes, and I'm only 14 minutes behind now. I'm catching up. Alex, Canucks trading Corey Schneider again in Demko. Yeah, maybe they can turn it into another Bo Horvat. That would be amazing. Aiden, Canucks in 4. I think that's very optimistic, Aiden, but I like your optimism. Reaction, looks like Clay didn't get the Toothless reference again. Toothless is a character from the How to Train Your Dragon movie. Reaction Club, remember, I don't get any references. Pop culture from now or from a movie that's 20 years ago or whenever that Train the Dragon is. So, yes, things fly over my head quite a bit. Ty goalie, is Josh Levo coming back? No, he's injured. He will not be coming back. And ironically, he was injured against the Vegas Golden Knights in Vancouver on December 19th, the game that the Canucks won 5-4 in overtime. So we split the series with Vegas. We beat them 5-4 at home, but we lost 6-3 in Vegas earlier that month. Drew, Eriksson is our good luck charm. I can't wait for round 2. This win made me so happy. I love your video, Clay. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Drew. Thanks for being here. John, listen to Batch and Hershey call the game. Looking forward to the next round. I'm guessing the guys had the final countdown blasting before game time. Yeah, that's a good song. Maybe that's a parody song candidate, is Europe's The Final Countdown. Will G, he's on the second line, so he gets a decent amount of ice time. I think you're talking about Louis Eriksson. Edmund says, I think Jake Allen should have started. Yeah, that will be a debate that goes on in St. Louis for sure. I lied. Do we bring in Toffoli if he's healthy? Absolutely. You bring in Toffoli if he's healthy. Don't ask me what line he plays on, but you bring him in. I actually would put him on the second line with Horvat and Pearson and keep the law line together and have Jake ready to do some damage on the third line and move up if he needs to. Anula, I hope you are right. Love Markey. Yes, we all do. Nuts and bolts. Anyone who will riot will be the guinea pig for the COVID-19 vaccine. Yeah, let's worry about that later. Nahal, do you think the Canucks can beat the Avs if they make it past Vegas? I'm pretty sure the Avs won't choke to death. Yes, I think Colorado will beat Dallas in 6. I think that the Canucks connect. I actually think the Canucks have a better chance of beating Colorado than they do Vegas. Colorado's a scary team offensively, but they're not as strong defensively, although they have Makar and Girard and others. But I don't think their goaltending is as good as Vegas, and Vegas is a bigger team. Colorado is a faster team. I would love Colorado in this round. I think it'd be a more entertaining series, though. But this series, who cares? It's going to be entertaining no matter what now because the Canucks are in the final 8. Dexter, Nux, you predict the future. 2014 hype up, and you said Canucks in 6. What else can you predict? Yeah, Nux, can you predict me winning the lottery? That would be awesome. And then I'll have all you guys over for a big party. Aiden, who you want versus after the first series? Who you want to versus after the first series? Not sure if you mean I want to play if we beat Vegas. Well, I'd like to play Dallas because I think we can beat them easier than we can beat Colorado, but that Colorado series will be nuts if we get there. If we get there. Dexter says, good idea, Nux. Future president, you were an MC tonight for your daughter. Yes, I was. I was the master of ceremonies. I've never met a microphone that I didn't like, or I guess a camera I didn't like. But yeah, and, we got out of there at 10 after 11, got home by 11:20, whipped off my shirt and tie. That's probably too much information for all you. Set up the computer and the phone, and then got on the live stream. I think it was 11:32 by the time I got on. Nahal, do you think our team will be better or worse next season? Well, compared to where we're going now, we could be a little worse depending on what happens with Markstrom, Toffoli, Tanev, but we could also see breakout years for guys like Tyler Mott. So, I don't know. I'd like to think we'll be just as good, but I think it'll be tough to replicate this. But we'll see. if we win the Stanley Cup, I will gladly say they'll be worse next year if we win the Stanley Cup this year. Rome, yes, in the playoffs, he's done well to replace Toffoli for the short term, but he's not getting any PP time. I'm sure you're talking about Eriksson. Will G, Game 5 was the most fun to watch for sure. Yeah, Game 5 was back and forth. That was nuts. Brendan, what a game, so enjoyable. Need to carry on to Vegas. Yeah, we do need to keep it on. Nahal, when can you see this team winning the Cup? Honestly, I can see the team winning the Cup this year now. Why not? We're playing just as well as any of the other 7 teams. I'm not saying they are going to win the Cup, but I could see the team winning this Cup this season, which would be crazy. Because as you know, in my interview with Thomas Strantz, that much ballyhooed interview, I said 4 or 5 years, and he laughed in my face. Michael, Pettersson tied with first, McKinnon with 13 points. Nice to hear that. Devlin, I was nervous even with the 4-0 lead. Yeah, I wasn't counting my chickens before they hatch for sure, mostly because I don't have any chickens. J418, Canucks Bruins final. Let's worry about that later. Reaction Club, future president's comment about McD. That means that it's okay that you were busy with the MC job tonight. We got the win. Thank you, Reaction Club. See, I don't know what McD means. MCD? I don't know. You guys, what does MCD mean? I thought it meant McDavid. Nahal, I hate that Besser gets so much hate after not scoring for a few games. It annoys me, but when he scores, everyone loves him. I hope we don't ever trade Besser. Yeah, we actually talked to him about that at my event tonight too. The Besser, not polarizing in a bad way, but certainly everyone has an opinion on him for sure. I'm just glad that he got a shot off today. He's been getting, his release is so slow on his wrist shot, although it's lethal, a lot harder to stop a one-timer. Nuts and bolts, Dexter, I think I'm going to fail on Clay making a Roaring Thunder mashup parody song. This was since November 29th. Yes, you have Nuts and bolts been bugging me for about 9 months, but I'm going to leave that to you. Dexter, Bester looked good tonight. Good. So how you doing? No, I would cry if we lost to them again in the finals, which is a good chance. Well, let's worry about that later. Dexter, Nux, it looks like he won't give in. Maybe he'll remember your idea when the Canucks win the Stanley Cup, Roaring Thunder. Yeah, it's not like I don't like the idea. I just probably won't do it. Drew, when the Blues scored with 1:22 left, I was really nervous, but I was nervous all game. I enjoyed the game. Yeah, you never know until it's over for sure. Future president, how about we beat the champions? Yeah, that's awesome. Nuts and bolts, Dexter. I should have asked Clay to shave his hair in the middle with Canucks in 6. I probably don't have to shave. You can see I'm already losing my hair up the middle. Mark says, peace and fire. Hey, Mark, nice to see you. How you doing? Oh, I'm only 11 minutes behind now. So how you doing? I think Canucks will have a better chance for the Cup in a year because of our other prospects. Puckhosen comes as advertised. He loves to throw big hits. Canucks' future looking better than the Leafs. Yes, our future is looking better than the Leafs, but I don't see Puckhosen or Hoglander in our lineup next season. I think they're still 2 seasons away. Future president, we beat the champions of the world. Sonny Gill, thank you, Sonny, for your 99-cent donation. I appreciate the thought. That is awesome. Thank you. Dexter, shave a lightning bolt in the middle. Now that would be Roaring Thunder. Yeah, I think I almost have one right now. No, imagine the Canucks play like that during the regular season. They would be a deadly team. I kind of like what they did. They kind of snuck in. We're a bit underrated or underestimated, and boom, we are in the final 8. Nuts and bolts, that would be the top is gone. Top Gun, that's not bad actually. Top Gun. Future president, we beat the champions. The Blues are the losers because we beat the champions of the world. Yes, we did. We are the champion song. Sonny, who do you think will win, Canucks or Knights, and in how many games? Sonny, I'm going Canucks in 7. I really am. Edmund, Clay, I wore my Horvat shirt 4-0 with it. Edmund, you know what you must do. Nux, who gets taken out when Toffoli comes back? I think it's going to be Eriksson or maybe Roussel. Yeah. Let's go with Eriksson, though, first. Rome, will you be updating the hockey pool soon now that the first round is over? Yes, Rome, I have all weekend to do that. So now that the first round is over, I will update our hockey pool standings. Thanks for the reminder. Fillmore, how does this team compare to 94? Oh, that 94 team. Good question. And I was 20 years old, so believe it or not, I'm an old guy. 94, of course, had Bure, had Linden. Maybe that's your Pettersson, and maybe that's your Bo Horvat right there. They had guys like Ronning and Courtnall and Momesso. They had a very balanced team. I wouldn't say they're as talented up front, but their blue line was rough and tough, but they're also very mobile. And a guy like Jyrki Lumier, that's our Quinn Hughes. If you're old enough to remember who I'm talking about, then kudos to you. We'll see. I think we're a more talented team, but that team had a lot of chemistry and a lot of grit up and down the lineup for sure. Jamie, Night Clay, I have to be up early. Thanks, Jamie, for being here, even though I'm not sure if you're going to see this anymore. Thank you, though. Brendan, what do you think are the keys for the Vegas series? Everything we've been doing so far. Top 6, got to play well. Bottom 6, got to contribute. Good D, stay healthy, good goaltending. So much easier to say when I just rattle it off like that, isn't it? Cyrus, hello Cyrus, nice to see you. Owen TV, $2.79. Thank you, Owen TV, for that very generous donation. I appreciate that. Luis, should we put McEwen back in the lineup? If so, who should scratch? No, you don't put McEwen in. He doesn't add anything that we need right now. And he's not a detriment, but really, why would you change a lineup that basically dominated, well, not dominated the Blues today. Oh, I actually heard the Blues carried play. So why would you change a lineup that's winning though? But we'll see. At least it's nice to have that option if McEwen's ready. Future President, again, thank you for the $100 donation. That is very, very generous of you. The biggest single donation I've had on one of these streams. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Dexter says, holy, Alex Louis will score the Stanley Cup winning goal. That'll be awesome. Will G, yeah, that $100 deserves a booyah. Thank you. Thank you. Dexter, donations are buzzing. Future President, yes, they are. Future President, way to go, bro. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. Ryan, the Golden Knights goaltending has been shaky. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we get Fleury or Leonard. Real Stretch says, holy, probably about the donation or about my good looks. Future President, you're welcome, Clay. Thank you again. Ryan Johnson, the Golden Knights give up a lot of goals but score a lot too. Yeah, they're an exciting team to watch for sure. No, that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Teddy, will the Knights go with Leonard or Fleury? I don't know. That's a great question. I could see them doing both, but Fleury is the one that scares me more of the two. Future President, I hope you get the Air Canada thing. We'll see. Lego Rocks, Geo. That was 11 minutes ago. I'm sorry it took so long to get to that. Not sure if you're still here, but Geo, I'm thrilled that you get to talk about the Canucks for yet another series, and you're absolutely crushing it on your channel. I'm a big fan, so keep up the great work. And us good-looking Canucks Positivity Club vloggers need to stick together. So Gio, if you're still on here, thanks for being here, and keep up the great work. Big fan, big fan. Future President, vote for him. Oh, there you are. Awesome. Future President, vote for him. Takes a second. I think Francesco should match. Yeah, what's $100 to Francesco, right? That's pretty awesome. Whoops, I just skipped a bunch. Nux, remember when we beat the Hawks 7-5 back and forth game? That was Robin Lehner in net. Oh, that's good. That's good to know, actually. Owen TV, I simmed the Canucks franchise in NHL 20 until DiPietro becomes 90 overall. 90 is pretty good. Darius Clay with shortcomings, and Garrett will Shorty and Garrett commentate in playoffs. No, they are TV guys for Sportsnet, but they're using obviously Chris Cuthbert, Louis DeBrusk for the West. So no, unfortunately, Shorty and John Garrett will not be covering any games in the playoffs. HSF Fango, good night, Clay. I'm going to go to bed. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day for me. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Reaction Club, after the game, I watched Craig Berube's post-game interview. He said that the only reason they lost, oh, here we go, was that the Blues did not win enough board battles and gave up the puck too much. You know, it's been a big thing for me. I really think it shows class and integrity when other coaches and other players give credit to your team. Of course, I want everyone to talk good about the Canucks, and I get that these are proud athletes, but I'll be fascinated to listen to the post-game comments. I know that the St. Louis coaches and players are getting ripped by St. Louis Blues fans across Twitter, at least for sure. Aiden, we'll have to go now, Clay. Keep up the great work and let's beat Vegas. Go Canucks, go. Thank you, Aiden. Good work to you as well. Reaction Club. The Toothless reference isn't too old. The How to Train Your Dragon franchise started 10 years ago with the latest film coming out 2 years ago. Again, showing how not cool and how unknowledgeable I am about pop culture completely. Armin, thoughts on the Vegas series? It's going to be tough. They're a big, strong team. They're probably a bigger, stronger version than the Blues, even though the Blues had more points in the regular season, I believe. No, Vegas is a good team. It's going to be a very tough series. Sonny Gill, another 99 cents. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind of you. Future President, if we win the Stanley Cup, we drink a beer. I did say that I would drink a beer if we win the Stanley Cup. For those of you that know me or follow me for a while, you know that's a big thing because I don't drink. So it could be a disaster. Aiden, honestly, you're the biggest Canucks fan I know. I hope you're talking about knowledge and fandom as opposed to my size. But thank you. Aiden, have a great night. You too, bro. Nuts and bolts. Psychics should be millionaires now, Clay. That's not how it works. That's true. Future President with a timestamp 12:07, showing me that I'm only 9 minutes behind now. Thank you. Sean, do you think the Canucks will be able to afford both Toffoli and Virtanen in the offseason? It's funny. The longer that Toffoli stays out, the less, I think inclined we are to re-sign him, despite what we gave up for him. With Virtanen, the more he does better, his value goes up. It's going to be a very, very complicated and important offseason. 10 players to look at, 5 UFAs and 5 RFAs. I think in a vacuum, the Canucks could afford both Toffoli and Virtanen, but at the expense of who else? Super Onmon, despite what agents say, do you think the UFA trio of Markey, Toffoli, and Tanev would take a discount to play with his team? Not all three of them. And Toffoli, really, what loyalty does he have to our team? Now, maybe if we had lost against the Blues, he wouldn't have any loyalty. It's not his fault he got injured. But now that he'll likely get in again against the Vegas Golden Knights, if he helps us go on a long run, then he's going to be expensive too. So I think it's going to be tough to sign all three, and I don't expect any of them to take discounts, quite frankly. Future president, after the Calgary 3-0 lead, I was nervous. Yeah, that's true. Arso, does he answer YouTube questions? Arso, that's all I do is I answer your questions and comments. Future president says 12:08. Okay, so I'm still 9 minutes behind. McD is McDonald. I don't know. Reaction Club. I think the Canucks can win against Vegas if they continue playing a team game like they played tonight. I agree. Reaction. John, Tyler Mott giving off Matt Cook vibes. Yeah, but not as dirty. Matt Cook was a dirty son of a gun. Future president, master of ceremonies duty. MCD. Thank you, MCD. I should know that because I've MC'd quite a few things, work events, church events. I've actually MC'd 17 wedding receptions. And it's just something I love doing. I love working with married couples on their nights. Owen TV reacts. All right, I'm calling it a night. See you later. God bless. God bless you too, Owen. Thanks again for the donation. Future president, guess. Duffman, I missed the starting. No problem. You can rewatch it. It was just me getting excited about the Canucks. Angus, Islanders play Trotz hockey, so there's a good chance of Nucks versus Islanders final. Yeah, we still have 2 more rounds to get there, but I can see that. Alfred, all right, Clay, I'm going to go to bed now. Please take care of yourself and your family. Stay safe, healthy, and humble. God bless, and go Canucks go. Thank you, Alfred. I appreciate you very much. Thanks for coming on all the time. DSL, how about Miller, Horvat, Virtanen as our top line big boys? That would be good, so that then you go maybe Pettersson, Besser, and Toffoli, although those guys are both right wingers. Yeah, or Pettersson, Pearson, and Besser. Yeah, the Horvat, Virtanen, Miller line would be big boys and good speed. That would be interesting. Future president says Queen. Not sure what we're talking about anymore. Reaction Club. The Game 5 comment reminds me when I watched the postgame. Berube reminded me that a couple times and said that Blues choked in the 3-1 lead and that game deflated them in this game. Yeah, we'll see what Berube has to say. Arso, better not take Roussel out. Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of ice time though, but he's being steady for sure, and he's a poop disturber for sure. Brendan, even though he didn't play a lot, I like Gaudette's play. Yeah, he hasn't hurt the team, and you can tell he's trying to make a difference. Arso says same, Gaudette did well, good. Future president, don't want to raise this boy's spirits with a "We Beat the Champions" parody. We beat the champions, my friend. Yeah, but honestly, I'd rather look ahead with my parody songs as opposed to look behind. In this song, I'm so excited by the Pointer Sisters. We talked about beating the Blues, so my next song should be about beating the Knights as opposed to We Beat the Blues. I hope that makes sense. Future President says, you're very welcome, no worries. 12:13, so that means I'm only 7 minutes behind now. Catching up. Jasper, who do you think will win the round 2 in the East? In the East, I expect, gosh, that's a good question. It's Philly against the Islanders, right? And then Tampa versus Boston. I don't know if Kim is still on here. I'm going to go Philly and Tampa get through. That's what I say, Philly and Tampa. Nahal says, good night, Clay. Good night. Reels, he's still here about Lego. Awesome. Yep, still here. Super thrilled too, man. That's great, Reels. No, I mean, that's great, Geo, and that's great, Reels too. Future Presidents, Lego. Yes, indeed. Happy face, Reels. Lego was super hyped in his new video, had a couple of voice cracks. I do that too, although I'm 46 years old. I think Gio is only 20 or 21 or 22, or maybe younger actually. I don't know, but that's cool. He should be hyped. We should all be hyped. Dexter, it's never a Clay stream without, I skipped a bunch. Hold on. That's true, Dexter. Yeah, my mouse ability isn't that great, but that's a great point. I skipped. Dexter, actually, that's a pretty funny comment, actually. I like that. I like that way better than your analogies, for sure. That is really funny, actually. Sean, eliminating Minnesota and St. Louis is awesome, but teams like Vegas and Colorado are a whole other beast and teams that people predict to win the Cup. How confident are you with them beating the odds, and what do they need to do? Yeah, I said this before. You might not have heard it, Sean, or before you typed that. Bottom six got to contribute. Top six got to stay contributing, stay healthy, good D, and great goaltending. It's a lot to ask, for sure. D'Angelo, hey D'Angelo, how are you? D'Angelo, remind me, what grade are you in? Not because I want to out you for being on the internet so late, but you go to St. Paul's School where my wife teaches, where all 3 of my kids went. D'Angelo is an awesome goalie, an awesome ice hockey goalie, the quickest Filipino goalie I've ever seen, and I want him to do really well. So D'Angelo, put what grade you're in. I can't remember, but I know it's not that old. That's awesome. Rios agrees with Dexter about, I just skipped a bunch. D'Angelo, how are you? I'm great, D'Angelo. I hope you are well as well. Dexter, it's not about how cool you are. It's about how cool Nux is, which is impossible to top. Dexter, you're still cool though. Thank you, brother. I'm not sure why I did that. So how you doing? I'm off to bed, Clay. Take care. Thank you for all the post streams. I love listening to all the Canucks comments and talking about the game with everyone, and a booyah for the win. Go Canucks, go. So how you doing? Booyah to you too. Thank you. Dexter, I wouldn't want to overpay for Toffoli when the Canucks have Höglander, Lind, and Podkolzin in the system. Yeah, you got to remember Höglander, Lind, and Podkolzin are going to come in on their 3-year, $3 million entry-level deals. So that's a lot of cost savings for sure. Aiden, I'm thinking of starting a Canucks YouTube channel about the Canucks NHL, kind of like yours. Do you have any tips? Yeah, Aiden, let's talk about that offline. We can do that on Instagram or whatever. But my biggest tip would be just do it. Just start it. Don't worry about how many subs you get. Don't worry about how many views you get. Don't worry about who's watching, who's commenting. Just do it because you love doing it, and let your passion and let your fandom and your creativity come through. And don't worry about comparing yourself to other vloggers, other people that are doing it way longer than you. Just do it because you love doing it. I'd say go for it, Aiden. Sonny, who's a better goalie right now? Markstrom or Leonard or Andre Fleury? Got to go with our guy Markey. He's been, I think he's the best goalie in the playoffs. Playing the best right now, for sure. Sean says, Dexter, I still would be fine re-signing him for about 4.8. Hopefully he's not in the 5.5. I'm not sure if you're talking about Markstrom or Toffoli. Nuts and bolts. To beat Vegas, the team must embrace, evolve, excel. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's a tagline of something now. I think Tanev would be the most likely to take less money for the team. Yeah, if you had to pick one, I'd pick him, but I don't know if it's likely. Dexter, yeah, true, although the Canucks cap situation is very tight. It is indeed. Arcel, first off, respect to you for answering all of our questions. Thank you. It's only because my streams aren't that big yet, so I can't answer all the questions. If healthy, how far do you think we can go? What do you think is realistic? Before the postseason started, I said the Canucks would win 2 rounds, their qualifying round and the first round, and that's what they've done. I have seen the way they played now. I've seen how confident they are. I think they could go all the way. I'm not saying that they will go all the way and win the cup, but I think they have a chance to. I really, really do. But every other team in the final 8 is saying that as well. How you doing? Have a good night to you, Clay. Thank you. How you doing? You too. Rios, Cup contenders, Avs, Philly, Bruins, Lightning, Knights. Elite, Canucks, Islanders, Stars. Yeah, I would say if I had to break them into 2 tiers, I think that's fair on paper, but I really like what the Canucks are doing right now. Dexter's got his lines. We got the Lotto line, Pearson, Horvat, Levo, but Levo's not going to play. Roussel, Gaudette, Vertanen, Eriksson, Beagle, Sutter, Mott, McEwen in the 4th line mixed. This is if Toffoli has to. Oh, I'm sorry, this is for next season. Yeah, Josh Levo, the fact that he's hurt is not going to help his bargaining power for sure. Future president, what makes a good kill? What makes a good kill the Knights parody? Actually, I have a song already in my head that I think is going to be really cool. And I ran it by Marie and she agrees. So I think we're going to try and do it on Sunday. Captain Benapal, great game overall. We shut them down. Yes, Dan Quarterman. Why are you still on? Yes, Dan. Nice. But I only started at 11:30 because I was emceeing an event tonight. So I've only been on for just under an hour. It's not like I've been on since the end of the game. I wouldn't last. My voice is already cracked. Well, I've been speaking all night already. Dexter, googly eyes, looked like he was almost crying on the bench at one time. It was hilarious. Yes, but would all his tears go shooting out in all different directions? Future president, let's get on it. All right, let's do it. Bill, great game for our 4th line. Yes, our bottom 6 came to play. Future, you could be mine. Guns N' Roses. Okay, not really my style, but okay. Freshly squeezed. Are we going to hear chirping from you and the Vegas Go to Knights coverage channel? Yeah, I know Louis quite well. We've done a couple collabs before. He hasn't been doing a lot of videos, but I think he's going to have to come out of retirement for sure. And I even watched Louis. I went to watch a Vegas game with Louis. Vegas was playing Minnesota back in the day, actually. But yeah, I think Louis and I should get together and do something fun for sure. X9 Gaming. Mott reminds me of a Burrows. Kills penalties and works hard like Burrows when he worked hard from the ECHL. Yeah, and Mott's got a lot of offensive skill. Nuts and bolts. Good night, guys. Remember, we are Vancouver Canucks. We are Roaring Thunder. Good night in all caps. Dan, like Eminem and 8 Mile, I don't give an F who it is. Yes, I say those type of words all the time. Bill Singh, hello. Hello, Bing. Jasper, Night Clay, appreciate these videos. Thank you, Jasper. Appreciate you watching. Dexter, it's never a Clay stream without a JV Sports Talk comment saying, hey, Clay, how's it going with you, buddy? Dexter, I like these. Give me a couple more, Dexter. Hit me up with a couple more. I know, Dexter, you were the guy that were writing raps for me. That was embarrassing. Remember I used to do raps at the end of my live streams? But yeah, Dexter, give me a couple more. It's never a Clay stream unless. I like those. Future President Mabuhay. Are you Filipino, Future President? That's cool. X9, Louis Erickson for Tyler Toffoli on Sunday. Well, technically, yeah, it'd be Tyler Toffoli for Louis Erickson. I think if Toffoli does play, I think Erickson is the one that comes out. Dexter, how do you highlight a name when you at someone? I can't figure it out. Yeah, maybe on the phone you can't, but maybe on your computer you can. I know that sometimes it doesn't work for me as well. Knox, Dexter, I'm dead. Yeah, Dexter's bringing it tonight. Reaction, hey Clay, did you see the Canucks tweet after Binnington got pulled? They tweeted later Binnington with a slap emoji. I found it to be hilarious when they posted. Yeah, the Canucks Twitter account's been a little more, little more feisty recently. Oh, and by the way, this is going to sound like a total bragging, but who cares? It's 12:27 at night. The Canucks followed me. Their Canucks Twitter account actually followed me yesterday, which is pretty cool considering they have 1 million followers and they only follow 228 people. And most of them are Canucks players, Canucks prospects, famous athletes kind of thing, organizations, other NHL teams, and now they follow at Canuck Clay, which I thought was kind of cool. So, yeah, it sounds like I'm bragging, but on one hand, I do a lot with the team, so it was nice. I must admit. Dexter, see, it doesn't highlight. Yeah, Nuck says something about highlighted. Trying to figure out highlighted. It is highlighted. It is. We see it highlighted. Not on my screen. Good to know. You don't. Future President, if we beat Vegas, we win the cup. I think we'd have a lot of confidence. Arsenal, what do you think about the rough treatment Petey gets? Shouldn't we be doing more to stand up for him? I think if teams keep going at him like that, he'll eventually get hurt. You know, he's young. He's found a way to evade checks, but he has gotten hurt before. I think it's fine. I don't think it's playoff hockey. We would do that to other teams' best players as well. And I think he can handle himself. But I do think his teammates will stand up for him if they have to. I'm not too worried about it. Future President beat, tough order. Dexter, thanks, Nux. Good to know. DSL, who do you think in our prospect pool can replace Edler and Tanev when they leave? On the left side, they have hopes for Ulevi, and I was hopeful when I saw him play those 6 minutes against Game 4 in Minnesota Game 4. So I think both Ulevi and Rathbone, they are high on the left side. And on the right side, I think you're looking at Brogan Rafferty. I don't care about Nikita Trampkin, you guys know that. And I think Jet Wu maxes out as a third pairing guy. So maybe I would say Rafferty for Tanev. It will take him a few years to get there. And one of Ulevi or Rathbone for Edler. Josecito, as a Stars fan, you don't know how happy I am the Canucks beat the Blues. Well, you're welcome, Josecito. Manpreet, trade Louis and assets and let Toffoli go. Must keep Tanev, Markstrom, and Mott. Yeah, I think Mott won't be a problem. I don't think he's going to get much more than he gets paid this year, although he's having a good playoff, but he's still a $1.3 million guy. Nuck says, NPP, Brody. No, not sure what that means. DSL, thanks, Clay. I enjoy listening to you. Why, thank you, DSL. I enjoy you listening to me. That didn't sound right. iMac, one of the best nights of my life. I was in the bubble watching from a suite, lifelong Nucks fan living in E-Town and working in the bubble. That's awesome. Wait, you watched tonight's game from the arena, iMac? That's pretty cool. Unless you're Ian McIntyre. No, you're not Ian McIntyre. You were in the bubble watching from a suite. That's amazing. How did you do that? Dexter, the tears would be getting hit with water balloons from all directions. Big tears. Talk about David Perron's tears. I know. Dexter, here comes another one. Hey, it's never a Clay stream without a Duffman comment saying, hey, Clay, just sitting on the can. That's true. Although he did say that he would make that up. Future President, my wife is Filipino. Oh, no. Future President says my wife is Filipino. Okay, cool. Phil asked, Clay, are you Filipino? No, I'm half Japanese, half Chinese. Actually, Imoo is how you say it. You pronounce every syllable in Japanese. So my late father passed away in 2004. He's Japanese. He's the one who made me a Canucks fan. My mom's Chinese, so I'm half Japanese, half Chinese. My wife, Gail, is Chinese blood, born and raised in the Philippines. So a lot of Filipino customs and traditions, but she's Chinese blood. So if you follow the math, my kids are 3/4 Chinese, 1/4 Japanese, with my Japanese last name. So I tell the boys to marry a Japanese girl and straighten out. No, I don't tell them to do that. They can do whatever they want. Dexter, it's never a Clay stream without a Nucks and Bolts comment saying we are Roaring Thunder. Yeah, that one was too easy, but that is very true. That is very true. Arsenal, Who do you think is the toughest matchup for the Canucks this year? In 2011, I remember fearing Boston over Philly because of their toughness, and that's what happened. Yeah, I think Vegas is a tougher test than Colorado for us. So Vegas in the West, and that Philly team looks good. Tampa looks good. I think Philly or Tampa is going to be tough for us in the East. Jarhead, hey Clay, I'm stoked. The only way this would have been better is if we had crowds at our games and the boys could hear our cheers and excitement. Yeah, it's certainly different, but I'm just used to it now. I think it's awesome. Dexter, Clay, you won't be able to read my It's Never Clay stream comments next stream as they aren't questions. Well, start it like this. Don't you think that it's never a Clay stream unless? There you go. There you go. Future President, did you like the photo of Wu fighting Quinn and Jack? Of Wu fighting Quinn and Jack. I'm not sure if I remember that photo. I have to look it up. Manpreet, can you see the Canucks making a major trade during the offseason? No, I don't think they have the cap space to do it. I guess that's the reason to do a trade is to get more cap space. I don't know. They don't really do a lot of major trades during the offseason. It's usually during the season itself, although that JT Miller trade was pretty major. Yeah, good question. Maybe they trade a couple of roster players to get some draft picks back because Jim Benning has always said that they want more draft picks. Dexter, it's never a Clay stream without Sean's friend saying Mr. Cav. That's true. Sean's high school football buddy Reese, he's not here tonight. He does call me Mr. Cavs because, like I said, that's the only semi-muscular part of my body, unless you count my stomach, but that's not muscle. Manpreet, can you see the Canucks making a major trade during the offseason? Oh, I just read that. No, I don't. Manpreet, not that they need to. I agree. Future President, that's great, man. We are close to the Philippines. That's cool. Joe says, excellent. I'd rather not say who I work for, but I work in the bubble. Well, that's cool. I wasn't trying to get you in trouble. I saw Hughes ripping balls in the virtual golf setup this morning on the stadium concourse. Oh, that's just awesome that you're in the bubble. Games notwithstanding, that you see these guys. That's really cool, IMAC. Joey, how would you feel about a 2011 finals rematch? I'd feel fine. You know, I'm truly over 2011. It's a different team with a few leftover players. No difference to me. But if that happens, of course, I want us to win. It'll be nice difference. IMAX, super cool indeed. Dexter, it's never a Clay stream without that one dislike from Darkness. Well, we got two of them now. Super Omnom, gotta go get some rest, but good night, Clay. Good night, Super Omnom. Omnom, I can barely say that. Phil, wonder if NHL are gonna allow family members to enter the bubble like the NBA. They had planned for that for the conference finals, but no, they have just rescinded that. They announced that today. So maybe families aren't there until the finals, if at all. Future President, I sent you a photo of Jet Wu in a fight with Quinn and Jack Hughes. What do you mean you sent me a photo? Where is it? Was it a message or on Twitter or YouTube? Let me know where you sent it, Future President. Thank you. Sebastian, when do you think Myers Toffoli come back? Any predictions for the next round? Yeah, I say Canucks in 7. I think Toffoli could come back game 1, game 2, and Myers maybe game 2 or game 3. But who knows? We see Myers in the post-game videos fist bumping, so maybe he's okay. Maybe they both come back in game 1. Wouldn't that be a nice injection lineup? Then if we lose, which I hope we don't, then you're going to say, oh, it's because we put Myers and Toffoli in. No, it'll probably be because Vegas is a really good team. So we'll see. Future President, if you need it again, let me know. Okay, I'll resend. Yeah, I'm not sure where you're sending it, but maybe you mentioned that later. Oh, I'm almost caught up. I'm now 2 minutes behind. Arso, do you think Myers will come back this playoffs? Yeah, I think he comes back next series. Dexter, it's never Clay stream without Alfred asking, hey Clay, how are you and your family doing? Mine is doing well. Dexter, you are killing it today. That's awesome. Manpreet, how good do you think Podkolzin will be? I think he'll be top 6. I don't think he'll be top line, but I think he'll be a solid top 6 player and like second liner, and I think that's awesome. That's fine. Fine with that. You know, you pick him at 10th overall. Do you want to be first liner? Maybe. And maybe he could, you know, be a tweener between first and second line. But I can't sit here and say for sure that he's going to be a first liner. Future President in the bubble, Rios, IMAC, you work for the Stars. Anmal, Tyler Mott's trade value is up. Yeah, but man, if we can sign him for 1.2 again or 1.3, why would you want to trade that? That's good value for us. Dexter, it's never Clay stream without Nux649 speaking all caps letters expressing his thoughts on the game. Yeah, that's fair. Nux does that a bit. Future President, don't be like Rick Dollywall. Why? What did he do? I sent to your email. Oh, thank you, Future President. That's awesome. Axel, do you think the Canucks are affected greatly by their confidence based on winning and losing? I think any team is going to ride confidence I know a lot of people think it doesn't go from game to game, it just goes within a game. But how could you not be feeling confident right now after 2 series that did not go to the deciding game? The Canucks must be feeling confident. So yeah, I think with a young team, you probably might ride those confidence ebbs and flows more. So yeah, I think they are affected in a good way. And future president, you send it to my Shaw. Thank you. Nux. Hey, Dex. Anmal says, how do we deal with Reeves and Vegas' fourth line physicality? Kind of like how we dealt with the St. Louis Blues physicality. You got to A, stand up to them as much as you can without taking stupid penalties. And B, you got to outwork them and outskate them and make them chase you around. TJ, Clay, do you think bending through Besser's name on the trade block? I don't. I really don't. You got to wonder where that rumor came from. Was it Judd Brackett? Some people think it's conspiracy theorists think it's Judd Brackett put it out there. I don't think he did, but even if he did, I wouldn't be that mad at him. You always got to look at improving your team. And I wouldn't say Besser's untouchable like Hughes or Pedersen is. Dexter at Nux49, happy face. Rios, do you think the Canucks can win the Cup next 3 years now? In the next 3 years, yes. I thought if you're asking for 3 years straight, no. But if you're asking within the next three, they've made me a believer this year. Nux says, I mean, it's true. Dexter, it's never Clay stream without Clay saying, I missed this amount of the game, so I'll be watching it after the stream. No, man, that's just tonight. What are you talking about? I watch all the games except for tonight. Now, while Clay, you're still streaming. Yes, but I didn't start until 11:30, so it's not like I've been going for 4 hours right now. Manpreet, Leafs are a mess. They are indeed. Too much money in their top end of the lineup. Future president, I sent your email prior to today at Shaw. Oh, I should check that out then. I didn't see it before today, so I'll check. Drew, hey Clay, what was your reaction when you heard the Canucks won, and did you do a happy dance at all? I may have had the game streaming, or at least the score, Twitter up at the podium while I was emceeing. So I was pretty happy. In fact, I was reading the scores out over the microphone as we were going. So didn't dance. No one wants to see that, but I was indeed very happy tonight. Manpreet, what should the Leafs do? They got to trade some of their top forwards and beef up their D. Unfortunately, their forwards probably not getting a lot of trade value, and the contracts are really cumbersome. So they're stuck. It's gonna be tough for them, but they're gonna have to eat a couple of those contracts or eat the value at least, and just make a trade. It's tough. Future president, if you don't have it, send it again. Send it again, clayemo@shaw.ca. For anyone who wants to email me anytime at clayemo@shaw.ca, although I don't know why you email me when you can just talk to me on here. SEC, probably repeat question, predictions for Canucks versus Vegas, no problem. If you just got here, Canucks in 7. TJ, do you think they'll protect Markstrom over Demko for the expansion draft? Absolutely yes. I think they're going to try and trade Demko before it so they don't lose him for nothing. Dexter, it's never a Clay stream without him looking handsome. That's true. It's also never a Clay stream without me saying that I'm handsome. So whether I'm looking handsome or I am handsome, I'm saying it. It's true. Dexter, you've done that before. What's that? Looking handsome or something else? I don't know. Dexter, at least you go back and watch them real. Oh, I see. You're saying that I have admitted that I haven't watched all the games. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Dexter, at least, okay. Phil, Canucks should try trading Myers to clear some cap. Jordy's playing well. Yeah, but that's a big contract to try and trade. Nux, you have that done before. Okay, now everyone's calling me out for not watching all the games all the time. Dub Weaver, Clay, you're a legend. Thanks for creating Canucks content. Dub Weaver, you're the legend. And thanks for watching my content. Future president, I sent it again. Okay, I will look for it. Sebastian, what would the single most detrimental injury to the Canucks be? One player we do not want injured. I don't want to say his name. No, I don't believe in jinx, but I think number 43 or number, whatever Markstrom's number is, I think those would be the 2 injuries we cannot afford. And Petey, those 3, right? Hughes, Markstrom, and Petey. Future president was from Summer Showdown in Kamloops. Michael, let's not talk about the Leafs. They wait another 50 years to go to the finals like Edmonton. Yeah, let's not talk about Leafs. Future president Kamloops. Daniel, do you like pina coladas? Daniel, I don't drink, so I like Pepsi, Coke, and water. Nux says, Clay, all-nighter. I'm too old for this. I cannot do an all-nighter. I used to do that at university. But no, I'm probably going to be up till 2 or 3 watching this game, though, because I'm off work next week. So you know how sometimes where you pull an all-nighter and then it has like a snowball effect for 1 or 2 nights? So if I pulled an all-nighter tonight and then, you know, it might affect me for Monday work. But I'm not working on Monday. I'm golfing instead. So maybe I will pull an all-nighter and we'll see what happens. Oh, my battery's dying because I'm talking so much. Maybe 10 more minutes and then we end. Oh my gosh, we've gone 70 minutes and we started at 12:30. I just saw Dexter's next one. That's pretty funny. Nahal, I would way rather not sign Toffoli and sign Tanev and Markey. We have shown that we can live without Toffoli. However, it would be nice to have all three. Yeah, I had Markey, Toffoli, and Tanev in that order. Now I think it's Markey, Tanev, Toffoli. I would not disagree with you. Axel, what do we do with Louis Eriksson, i.e., aka the empty net sniper, aka the GOAT? Yeah, I think he's going to sit when Toffoli comes back. That's what we're going to do with him. Future President, what if I want to send you a cool Woo Hughes pick? Yeah, then send it to me, Future President. Dexter, it's never a Clay stream without not understanding half of what the young people are saying. That is right on. Future President, got to use the email, bro. Yes, I will use the email, bro. Manpreet, what can they get for Demko? That's interesting. I think they could get at least a draft pick for sure, considering Demko was a second or third round draft pick. So maybe they get a draft pick for him, and as long as it's I don't know if you get a first for him, do you get a second for him? Maybe, yeah, maybe a second maybe a second or third round draft pick, maybe a second round draft pick. Future President, you're gonna like it. Okay, cool, Dexter. Even though they are typos most of the time, yeah, it's funny. The young kids do a typo, and I think it's a new abbreviation that I've never heard of. Future President, Quinn fighting Jet and Jack too. Okay, I'll look that up. Dexter, you're a busy man, Clay. I am, but I also say that I don't like to say that I'm busy because sometimes that's a function of poor time management. I truly believe people make time for the people they love and the things they love to do. And if everyone gives you an excuse or a reason, oh, I'm too busy to do this, or I'm sorry it's been so busy, I think it's a bunch of bull. I think they're just poor time managers, quite frankly. And I do know people who like to brag about how busy they are. They're not busy, they're just poor time managers. Have I said that enough? Okay. Axel, who will we leave open for the Kraken? I don't think they want to leave Demko open, so it's going to be like a veteran, but that might not get picked up for sure. Nux, we got to call you out. Yeah, fine. Arcel, sorry, this is my first time joining your YouTube live stream. How often do you do these after every game? During the regular season, I did them once a week on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Nice way to end off the week, start off the week. Then I did twice a week for a while, but that came too much. But then for the postseason, I've been doing after every Canucks game. So we can look forward to at least another 4 of these and hopefully more. The next one will be Sunday night. Nahal, do you think there's any way to trade Myers? I don't. I think that contract's too prohibitive. Future President, Canada versus USA. That picture, I think. Yeah, Nux says 25. Not sure what that means. Michael, I wish I can game, but same. I do they lose. Grr. I'm not even sure what that means, Michael. Nux, come on, Clay. You don't know Marky's. Oh, Marky's number. Yeah, I knew it was 25. I was just kind of messing with you guys. Yeah, that's what it was. Sebastian, what about Tyler Mott? Tyker Mott? What about him? I'm not sure what you're asking. Pepsi or Coke? Ecstasy? Pepsi all day, every day. Future President, pina coladas are good. I'll take your word for it. Hell of a shot. Clay, I don't know, but if we somehow get past the Vegas Golden Knights, I believe we can win the cup. I agree with you, hell of a shot. Future President, you will drink for Clay. I will drink for Clay. Sure, someone drink for me. That's good. I will drink for Clay. Arcel, what do you think we could get for Demko? As I said, I think maybe a second round pick. Future President, I will drink for Clay. Nux, stay up, Clay, please. No, my voice is hurting. I'm dying. Dexter, remember I was speaking for 4 hours tonight, an event. Well, not all 4 hours, but I was speaking a lot. Dexter, I've had a snowball effect since the start of spring break. In which way? Like in a good way? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Future President, if need be, you will drink for me. Thank you. Nux, I'll stay up with you. Nux, I know that wasn't meant to sound creepy, so thank you. I know you would. Nux, the spring break, my sleep schedule is all over the place. What do you mean the spring break? Are you still counting the spring break? It is, it's August. It's not spring break. Duffman comes in with $14. You guys, I went kind of cold on the donations, which is fine. I don't do this for the donations, but we're up to $118 tonight. So thank you, Duffman. You can, if you donate money, you can sit on the can all you want. That's fine. Michael, forgot to say, I wish I can watch. No problem, Michael. Nahal, good night, Clay and everyone. I am going to happily sleep now that the Canucks won. Exactly. Nahal, thanks for streaming. You're most welcome. Thanks for watching. Daniel, do you know the story behind the locker room game celebration song Escape by Rupert Holmes, the Pina Colada? Yeah, no, I don't. Do you know, Daniel? And you're asking me if I know? I'd love to know what the story is. Sebastian, Appreciate the late night content, Clay. Love your energy and positivity. Thank you. I'm not sure my family appreciates the late night content. They're all trying to sleep, but that's cool. Nux, LOL, Clay, did you see Jake selling after the game? No, I haven't seen anything yet, so I'll watch that later. Is that on Twitter? Nux says, even Stetch. That sounds cool. Landon, hi. Hello, Landon. Nux, yeah, totally just messing with us. Who's messing with us? I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Dexter retracted a message. No problem. Rob, night see you all after game 1 Sunday. Sounds good, Rob. What? There's something on my screen, or I can't read that. Something Ushka boy. Is that Bushka boy? You're still streaming? That's dedication. Yeah, but I only started an hour ago. I didn't start 3 hours ago. But yeah, it is dedication. Dexter, the sleep way. Oh, talking about the snowball? Yes. Duffman, you are number 1. Thank you, Duffman. You are number 1. And it sounds like you take a lot of number 2s. Come on, that was funny. Give me some love. That was funny. That was funny. So thank you, Duffman, for the $14. That's very generous of you. Rios, if the Nucks win the cup, who do you think Horvat will pass the cup to first? And that's a big if. Well, if the Canucks win the cup, I think Horvat passes it to Alex Edler as the assistant captain, longest serving on the team. I think it goes to Edler. Dexter, you said you get a snowball effect during all-nighters. Yes, now I remember it. Yeah, I have a very short-term memory. I kind of say something and then forget about it. Dexter, the can man, attaboy Duffer. Yes, that was very generous of him. LOL, can. Rios, first person in history to donate a streamer on a toilet. That was funny. And I will be part of that history. I love that. I love that. That is very funny. Future President, life is good tonight. I agree. That's why there's still 86 people on here, almost coming up to 1 a.m. Wasn't I just talking about it's almost coming up to midnight? Okay, we gotta close this down soon. Nux taking money out of the can. Landon, really hype win tonight. Hell of a shot. Clay, can you play Green Day Holiday every time the Canucks win on the late night stream as you answer questions? We'll see. Not my favorite song, and I don't want to distract myself or any of you, but I'll think about it. Arso, thank you for doing this. I'm really enjoying. Thank you, Arso. I'm glad. It sounds like it's your first time here. Make sure it's not your last time. Dexter, do you still stream on Sundays even when there isn't a playoff game? Oh, that's a good question because the last couple Sundays there's been a playoff game, including this Sunday. No, I don't think I will because the postseason, the playoff streams supersede the weekly streams. So if I'm already doing 3 or 4 on a week, I don't think I would add that Sunday nights, but we'll see. But this Sunday, we don't have to worry about it because there's a game. Good question though, Dexter. Angus, Nucks and 7, I'm with you. Andrew, hey Clay, do you think the Canucks were more physical in the last couple games versus the first couple without Myers? Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with Myers going out, but they definitely had to stand up to the Blues for sure. Angus, however, we want another fighting chance for round 3. We need to finish Vegas off in 5. Yeah, that's a tall order, Angus. I will take 5, 6, or 7, or 4, of course. Future, enjoy the pick. Thank you, Future President. Duffman says, haha, some poop emojis, because we were talking about that he's number 1, doing number 2. Dexter says, that joke was the... Future takes a minute. Not sure what takes a minute. What takes a minute? But that's fine. Rios, and then Edler to Erickson, perhaps, or maybe Tanev. Future President, I hope you win, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, about the nominating me. Thank you. Daniel, no, I don't know the story behind the Locker Room Sally song. I thought you might. Maybe it deserves a parody. Yeah, that might get some love, but we already have a song in mind. More modern song. X9 Gaming. Can't believe Clay is still live. I can't believe it either. I can't believe if anyone's watching from the East Coast. Edmund, I love the post-victory song the Canucks play in the dressing room. Yep, Dexter, good. Breaks are needed, indeed. Nux, guys keep asking questions. Nux, you're gonna kill me, I think, here. Dexter, Canucks were hard on the forecheck tonight. I will take your word for it. Rios, we have a 12.5% chance to win the Stanley Cup. That's very good. 12% chance at Lafreniere. That's funny. I was talking about that with some people tonight, and they still wanted the Lafreniere chance. And I said, no, now that we're 1-8, we got to do this for the experience too. Nux, we need this man to stay up. Let him go. So Nux is saying we need Clay to stay up. Dexter is saying let him go. You're probably hearing the fatigue in my voice. I'm getting there. Future President, nominating you takes a minute. Thank you, Future President. You are my hype man. X9, no, Nux says no. Sebastian, if you could have dinner with one Canuck, current and past team, who would it be? Current, I think Bo Horvat would be fun. Troy Stetcher would be fun. We could talk about Richmond. Past team member, Kevin BX is hilarious. I think he'd be a lot of fun, good stories. Alex Burrows. Although BX has blocked me on Twitter. I don't know why. Well, I think I know why. It's because we did a parody song for him when he left back in the day. Landon, do you think Ferland will return for the playoffs? Probably not, but what's your opinion? No, he won't. He's gone. Left the bubble, going home and resting up. Dexter, rapid fire Clay. I'm trying. Arjun, hi. Hello, Arjun. Angus, first official Seattle Kraken store open today. I guess I might need to get a cap, but still wear the Nucks jersey. Yes, keep your loyalties, but not, Angus, I know you're in Seattle. That's pretty cool. Hell of a shot. I'm jamming the Green Day Holiday Gold song from 2011. Awesome. Nucks. Come on, Dex. We need him to stay up. Dex, Canucks finally won a game with the blue jerseys on. Yes. Well, actually, now they're 2-3 in them. So they're 2-3 and they're 5-0 in the other jerseys. They've only lost 3 games. It's pretty cool. They're 7-3. Arjun, you can get the most recent and the best for your business in a way you may. What the heck? I'm not sure what Arjun's talking about. You can get the most. Okay, that might. I don't want to say that's a spam, but I'm not sure what he's talking about. X9, how big of an impact does Toffoli have on the team against the Knights? I think he have a good impact if he comes in and plays how he did at the end of the regular season. Next, Clay, what's your favorite food? Do you like ice cream? Favorite food is sushi, salmon sashimi, and I do like ice cream, chocolate, and vanilla and strawberry. I'm pretty boring. Dexter, I meant for this series. I can't remember what your first question was, Dexter. Dexter. You have to ask it again, Dexter. Oh, breaks are needed for the series. Gotcha. I think that's what you're talking about. Will, if you could make a first line with any Canucks, what would it be like? I would go Pettersson with Bure and Daniel Sedin. Only because I can't have Henrik if I have Pettersson. So Pettersson, Bure, and Daniel Sedin. You have the speed in Bure, you have the finish in Bure, you have Pettersson's wicked IQ, and you have Daniel Sedin's amazing passing and shooting. Yeah, that's what I would do. Landon, I can't wait for the Seattle-Vancouver rivalry. Me too. Nux, Clay, your favorite athlete? My favorite athlete, I did like Michael Jordan. And my favorite sports team, aside from the Canucks, I do like the BC Lions and I do like the Seattle Seahawks. Local. Yeah, I do like the Winnipeg Jets too, but way less than the Canucks, of course. Arjun, sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, Arjun. Angus, looks like Travis is realizing he can mix lines. Yeah, it took him a while. He's kind of stubborn, right? Nux, Clay, your top 50 favorite Canucks players, very funny. Nice try. Oh, I skipped a couple. Oh, I did it again. Nux, Clay, your favorite t-shirt to wear? I like this one. I also like some religious shirts. I know you're just asking me questions, so I keep talking. Dexter, Arjun wants to hire you. Anula, need to go, Clay. Thanks for the great stream. Anula, you made it for an hour 20. Thank you. You're awesome. You're the Swedish MVP on here. Gary, when you making another song with Marie? Thank you for asking, Gary. We are recording on Sunday morning. I will release it Sunday afternoon ahead of Sunday night's game. Dexter, Canucks finally won a game in their blue jerseys. I meant for the series. Yes, first time winning in their blue jerseys in the series. Clay, your top 50 favorite Canucks players, very funny. Angus, he played Besser with Pettersson tonight a few times, although Miller played mostly with Horvat. Interesting. Sebastian's laughing. You guys are not letting me sleep, will you? That's why maybe I shouldn't have said I'm going to answer everything. Next, Clay, your top 5 NHL all-time players, favorite or best? If it's best, you got to go with Gretzky. You got to go with Lemieux. Think Bobby Orr, Crosby. Yeah, those are at least 4 of the 5 right now. Alex, Besser needs to score a hat trick in the series. No, he doesn't need to. It'd be nice, though, but he certainly doesn't need to. Duffman, you think Canucks can take Vegas? I do in 7. Next, Clay, who do you think will win the NBA championship? I think it's going to be Toronto or the Clippers. I did a basketball pool, and I had 2 teams, and I picked Toronto in one and Clippers in the other. Manpreet, will you be going to Seattle for the games against the Kraken? Yeah, I'll try. I'd like to get down for one for sure. Mick, ringing holiday along Scott Road tonight. Canucks over the Golden Knights. Yeah, in 7, Mick. That's my guess. Sebastian, favorite restaurant in Vancouver? Ooh, I like the Water Street Cafe in Gastown. Not too expensive, but great food. Dexter, favorite athlete is Sean. Yeah, he's a good athlete. Favorite arm wrestler, bowler. Okay, arm wrestler Sean, bowler, it's gotta be my son Jacob. Esports player, that would be Sean for sure. So Sean does tick 2 of those 3 boxes, but he's not a 2-time national champion and record holder like Jacob is. Okay, it just went down to 10%, so I am gonna wrap this up at 1 o'clock. I'll get to 1 o'clock and then I'll stop. Then I can say I crossed over 2-hour thresholds when I was here. Okay. Okay. Arjun, he didn't mean to say that, but Arjun, if you type that or if you copy and paste it, that's fine. Thanks. Nux 649. Clay, who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Too early to say. Landon, if we can beat the Blues, we can beat the Knights. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's completely equivocal, but I like our chances. Angus, we need J-Pat to make a cameo on Sunday. Well, J-Pat did say he will come into a Canucks song with me if the Canucks win the Stanley Cup. We are only 3 rounds away from that. Hans, do a live release with Marie for your song. That would be a cool idea, but she is only available Sunday morning. So, and I still like to edit it. Although the thing about our songs that I like, and I'm sure many of you guys picked up on, is we do it all in one take. At least we used to. The last video we did a couple different takes and cutaways, but the audio is all done in one take. That's how good Marie is. And I'm pretty good on the piano too as well. Dexter, Ronaldo, number 1. Nux, Clay, game me a game 1 prediction. Okay, let's go Canucks 4-3. There you go. Kaimi, will you do a Canucks merch collection video? You seem to own a lot of jerseys and clothing the Canucks. Oh, great question. I feel like that's a bit showing off, and I don't have a massive collection, but I did count. I have about 35, 36 items between jerseys, t-shirts, and you know what I have a lot of actually is I have a lot of hoodies, rain jackets and hoodies. I think that's the strength of my collection actually. So maybe I'll do that maybe on an off day or something. Let me know if you guys would actually care about something like that, or you find those kind of boring actually. Let me know, but I affirm that idea, Kame. Nux, Dex got me. Clay, what's your gas stash order? Does that mean what do you order at a gas station? Corn nuts and a Pepsi. I don't even know if that's what the question is. Future President, Scott Road is the Punjabi capital, Clay. Show some love. Yeah, no, I'm aware that Scott Road is the capital, and it sounds like it's pretty fun there. Also, how long have you been a Canucks fan? All 46 years of my life, truly, ever since I was born. But I've been a season ticket holder for the past 10 years and a YouTuber for the past 10 years. Dexter, guys, chill in the comments so he reads everything. Man, good night. God bless you too. Nux, what is your Tim's order? Just a honey dip donut and a hot chocolate. Don't drink coffee. Future President, I can't spell it. Sebastian, how much does Petey get paid when his ELC is up? It's up to him. He needs a new contract. I'm thinking he's going to get 10, 11, maybe even 12 million. We'll see. We'll see. 60 million for Petey. Yeah, if it's over 5 years. Mick, favorite NHL stadium? I haven't been to a lot, but I really enjoyed my time in Vegas for sure. Also, say hey, cue drums. I don't know what that means. Again, I'm not very cool, so yeah, explain what that means, and I'm getting tired. Nux, Clay, favorite goal horn in the league? I actually don't know a lot of goal horns, so I'm going to go with ours. I honestly don't know a lot of goal horns, but I have been in the Calgary Flames arena when they score, and that flame shoots up from the top of the scoreboard. That thing is bloody hot. It's crazy. Dexter says, Flames for me. Nux says, we would, Clay. Future President, Clay versus Shannon for charity. Doing what? Shannon, if it's a subscriber contest, he'd smoke me, obviously. Arjun, I need a little bit soon. No problem, Nux. Mine is LA Go Horn. Nux, because it reminds me of the trains. Future President, Jersey Collection. You say do it. Dexter, Winnipeg reminds me of trains. Will, I'm getting sick and tired of watching the same commercials on Sportsnet. Yeah, they got to come up with some new ones. Maybe they will. Sebastian, pre-bedtime routine, brush my teeth, kiss my wife goodnight, go on my phone for a bit, pray, fall asleep. Not always in that order. Nux, Winnipeg Go Horn is so quiet. Yeah, I don't know it. Nux is literally so quiet. Future President Clay versus Hockey Guy, again, about doing what? Dexter, PDA hasn't got or went over a point per game. That might have a say in his next contract unless he gets over a point per game next season. Yeah, but he does everything else. Green Day Holiday best goal song ever. I liked it. Future President Jersey Collection. Okay. Will says we need a better goal song. It's growing on me. Sebastian, have you hung out with Shannon? No, I've never met Shannon. Future President Charity. Future President Canucks Place. Nux, Clay, breathe, man. You're talking really fast. That's because I'm trying to get to the end. Nux, Hockey Guy lives in Abbotsford. Yes, I'm aware of that. Seems like a really nice guy. I've just never met him. Dexter, because we are keeping him up. Okay, boom. It's 101. I've caught up. I'm done. It's been 88 minutes. And yes, I live in Vancouver, and PD is the next best all-around player. Okay, so this is where I end off. Oh gosh, I'm all sweaty where I'm sitting. This is where you can type anything in the comments. I do read them before I go to bed, but yeah, this is where you can say goodnight and say nice things or say whatever you want. I want to thank everyone for donating, especially the big donation of $100 from future president. That was awesome. Duffman came in with a nice $14 one. I know Sonny Gill came in with a couple, and I know one other person did. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, but I appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing because you stayed up with me till 1 o'clock. This is later. I actually came on, I don't know if this is back in the day, back in June 22nd. I actually came on my birthday at 12, but I was done by like 12:30. This is by far the latest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you could be doing anything else. Well, not really. You could be sleeping or doing this. So thank you for watching. You guys know that I appreciate all of you, and I don't take any of you for granted. 80 of you staying until 1 a.m. All right. So as always, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video if you haven't liked the video already. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go watch this game now. I can't wait. I will check with you with a vlog tomorrow, then my next live stream on Sunday after the game. I'll look for my new song with Marie Huey sometime on Sunday afternoon. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I got to write the thing tomorrow though. So again, thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. My phone's about to die. My voice is about to die. And I'm going to go get myself a Pepsi and watch this 6-2 victory. Have a great night. God bless, and go Canucks go.